H-O-N-G-U-R-A, es Honduras. ¡Viva! ¡Viva!
Yo soy de Honduras, donde cada día voy tejiendo sueños, donde el viento huele a caña y café,
La fruta fresca, sus montañas, el encanto de sus playas, veo mi gente crecer.
Aquí somos para ti, Honduras. Somos para ti, Honduras. Los paisajes llenos de vida, vida.
¡Viva!
Ese es mi país. Tus franjas azules, 5 estrellas dentro de una franja blanca de paz, de paz.
de alegría, de frescura y de bellos cielos.
Para contarte lo que siento yo por Honduras. Para ti,
Lo que yo siento por Honduras. Buenísimo.
siento la vida crecer.
Alright guys, we are going to start our tour now. As we coming up off the gate, as you guys can see right here on the left is our cemetery here on the island. That was the first one we had here. We also have people that have their own cemetery in their backyard. Alright, as you all can see on both sides, right and left, we have a lot of small shopping center outside here. The things on the outside here are not too expensive. Okay, if you guys would like to shop on a red back, you can take your time and walk around and see what you guys will like. You know, it's very secure. You know, you don't have to be afraid if you want to walk around. Our island is 3.7 from east to west and 36 from north to south. And our population here on the island is 85,000. Of course, we have more than that, guys, because we have a ferry that goes to the mainland, which is La Ceiba, every day, and every time it goes and comes, it brings more people in. So that's the reason why we cannot keep the count of our population. It's our biggest river. Also, we have here on the island of Roatan, as you guys can look around. Maybe for you guys, but for us, yes. And when it was raining on Friday, the water come all up over the bridge. That's how many rain that we had here Friday. It rained all the Thursday, guys, and all the Friday. It didn't stop till Friday night. And right here on the left, this is Eldon Supermarket, wishing from the olden days. It's HB Warren. This supermarket here, guys, belongs to the Warren family. They cannot sell it because it have to goes from generation to generation. The family have it leased now to Eldon, but they cannot sell the building. Right here also on the left, you guys can see this is our municipality right here. Here is where our mayor sits. His name is Jerry Hines. He's a very good mayor, guys. Very good mayor. He helps a lot of single mothers, and he helps a lot of kids in school that the parents cannot afford to put them in school.
Do the children all wear uniforms?
Yes, ma'am. Right here on the right, this is one of our first private hospital, Woods Medical, guys. Very, very expensive, okay? When you're sick and you go there and the bill they give you inside there, you get more sicker. Okay? It's very expensive. It's very expensive. We have our public hospital also. Also at the prison we have here on the island. We have one up in the eastern, 2 on the eastern side and 1 on the western side, okay? And it's all depend on the problem that the guy have. They cannot solve it here. They have to take them also over to the mainland. But here on the island, guys, we don't have so many crime here, okay? So you guys, you know,
Low crime rate.
very seldom we hear something happen here. It's not like, and we don't have no gangster and stuff like that. Not yet. No, not yet.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully. inches rain for a year. Rather we have rains or not, our trees keep green all year long because especially from the hillside, it always have like a spring of water, okay? So that's why our tree keep green all year long. And you guys, right now here, our kids is getting ready to turn out of school because of the weather last week. They couldn't finish their school, okay? They have break in February and they have break in June and also in September. Our public school kids here, they wear blue and white. Every kid you guys see wear a blue and white. They are public school. Private school also wears uniforms, maybe different color, but they have to wear their uniforms also. This is our international airport. As you guys can see, we have international flight goes every day to Miami, Tampa, and to Cayman Island. First, our airport was very rocky, guys. After you get onto the plane, you had to strap on because as fast as the plane moved, you was just still jumping up and down because our airport was very, very rocky. You have to keep into bounds. Yeah. This is Madeso Hardware store. This hardware store also came from the island of San Pedro Sula. Coming up right here on the left, this is our fire department. As you all can see, it's very small. That is something here on the island. We hardly hear a fire burn, okay? Guys, we're gonna stop here at the shipwreck. If anyone would like to come out to take a photo, it's okay. First, we didn't have the bilingual school here, only in the private school, but in the public school, no. But since Mr. Martin Watler, he went through that long process, that was one of his items he fight for also, to have bilingual school into the public school also. So that is where most Spanish kids learn to read English at the public school. We're coming up right here, you guys can see over here on the left, the big white house in the back there, as you guys can see, that house belonged to our ex-mayor, Dale Jackson, okay? He still lived there with his family. Also, he already had his home before he was a mayor. Yeah. And when he was there, he had a lot of kids also and single mothers. The people in this area here built their home on the hillside because they put their little business down to the roadside, that they can have something to do to be able to take care of their family. This is Los Fuertes. Also in the 18th, we didn't have no Spanish people here on the island. It was just only black English speaking people, okay? But the Spanish people began to come into the island because of the ferry and of the freight boats. They began to come in looking job. Because in the island also, it's very hard, okay? The people from there think that islanders have a lot of money. It's not so, guys, you know? Here we have to work for what we want. But we learn to speak English and we learn to write and read English from the Methodist Church, okay? The Methodist Church, guys, was the first church here on the island of Roatan. That was in 1904. And that is where the English people learned to read and write English from the Methodist Church, okay? The missionary from that church, he was a British from Cayman Islands, okay? The church was in between the black and the white. They did not allow the black people to have any part in the church or take any position in the church, okay? So that when the black people decide to come up on their own and make their own church because they don't want to have part in the church. A Seventh-day Adventist church also, we have a lot of Seventh-day Adventist church here on the Bay Island. We're coming up right here on the left. As you all can see, this is our mall. Okay, it's not too big, but this is the only one we have here also on the Bay Island of Roatan. We have Snappers right there. We have Carrion, and we have Mega Parker, and we have several little small banks also over on the other side. And also we have a private clinic here in the mall. It's named the St. Mesa. It's very more expensive than most medical. This medical come from San Pedro Sula. And we have a small casino also, as you all can see.
All right.
So we prepare that with beans and rice cooked together with boiled bananas or fried plantains. Okay? Like we have the pit crabs also, and we have fish, conchs. There was the food from the olden days time, okay? This is Pineapple Village here, guys. Pineapple Village is a beautiful place also. Have nice condos if you guys want to come up for a vacation or something. Nice condo, and it also have a sport bar on the inside there. Guys, we're going to do a little short stop here. If anyone would like to come up and take our photos, it's okay. Right up front, as you all can see the bones. That's about there, guys. It's a discotheque. It's a restaurant. It's named the Eatery. Okay? That has approximately like 4 years since it built there. They had shut it down, but they had like 3 to 4 months now since they reopened it. When they was building the Eatery there, the people from Port Taliban and Pandytown was not in favor of them building this here because they was afraid it was going to bring destroyment to the younger kids. The people from the Bay Island here, we are very religious people, guys. Okay? So that's the reason why they did not allow or was agree with them completely. One day when they reopened it, a sister from the church from Oak Ridge come down and she had a praying down inside there, and from then they shut it down. Okay? It's been shut down more than 2 years. It's how 3 months since they reopened it again. Okay, that is part of their culture. So this is when I will stop here, guys. This is the park. Paulino, yeah, para acá. Sí.
Already in, guys. Make yourself at home, sweeties. Don't be shy. Come to your new home. Welcome, Mama. Let's take a seat. Yeah, you can take a seat.
All right, guys. As you guys can see the talking of this house. This is the talking from the tradition time, the olden days. Also, is what we used to live in this type house. Okay, I live in this type house. Okay, as you guys can see. So, yeah, of course, it just to be more close together. This one little, not attached to well. But this is the type home that we had from the tradition time. This also is the calabash, as you guys can see. In those days, this is what most of the people used to drink water out of. This have a little fruits on the inside. The fruit is white and have a lot of small black seeds, okay? You have to cut it open and you clean the fruit out from on the inside. And you have to put it dry like this to be able to drink the water. Story, guys, from tradition time also, like from used to use, okay? The people from this village still use this dory. Paddle also, the older men still use these dory that goes for fishing. Some of the people from St. Helens also, they use this type of dory also. But the most people now, they have engine in their dory, you know, to get around more faster. This is the conch shell. That statue there, we're gonna go there right down here. He's blowing a shell. He was the leader from the group when they was coming here. This is the sail from the olden days time, what they used to use to sail to make the cassava bread. All right? Now they have a different one, but this is the type one from the olden days time, what they used to use. And this is the roller, what they used to use also to roll the cassava bread with. Guys, this is the iron also from the olden days time. This is what we used to use. This type of iron, as I can see, okay? Instead of village here, use this type of iron that is St. Helens because they hasn't have electric light up there yet. So they still have to use this type of iron. Of course, some families have their own generator. This is the grater, what they make, grater to make the cassava bread. This right here, as you all can see, this is mahogany, okay? And these stones here, you have to get this stone from the river and you pound them into the bowl. So this is the grater that they grate the cassava, yuca, yaka, you know, to make the cassava bread. This is the rock also from the coral. It is something now what the marine part is very protected about, okay? If they catch anyone close to the reef diving or trying to fishing, they catch you and put you behind bars and they put a big fine on you. It's not like the olden days time, you know, if it was in those days time, then the people would have really punished very bad, you know. But now it's different, it's very secure now. So you're not allowed to go close to the reef and make them see you. On the top of their whole big guys, take all their culture food and have all their culture games like sock race, running race, skipping rope race, dory race, ball games and stuff like that. Okay? So here was the leader, and I can say their favorite color, as you guys can see it right here. Yellow, white, black. Okay?
Find it. You see, the sun is killing.
You put the wild cane in between and you tie them with wire. So you put the mud on the outside and on the inside to be able to hold the wild cane together. When you build the house like this, you have to wash it with the red mud at least for a week to get it be holding much more together, okay? So we're going over here by the lady right there sitting who makes the matuka. You guys can try it. It's nothing to harm you guys. Everything is natural. Nothing to hurt you all. And match with this. I tell it come like this. See.
Hello, sir. How are you today? Good.
All this area here is where the English people live. This is English town right here. We have a sign coming up here on the left. It said, I love Roatan. If anyone want to just stop by and take a photo by the sign, we can do a short stop so you can take your photo, okay? Mama, para ahí. That's it. Stroke it on wine. You can take a teaspoon in the morning, a teaspoon in the afternoon. Okay guys, we're gonna make another stop here at Judemy. Here at Judemy, you guys have the chance to try a shot of Giffy tea. You can get a soda, a water, or a beer, okay? The first round is already taken care of. If you guys want the second round, that is you have to pay for the second one. Okay?
Do we have a beer included?
Yes. A water, a shot of Giffy tea, or a soda. The beer round. Alright guys, how was the Giffy tea? Very strong, yes. But if you prepare it for yourself, you can drop a little honey on the inside. Like that, it's not going to be too bitter, okay? But they don't drop the honey because, you know, but if you do it for yourself, then you put the honey. Yeah. The honey kills this bitter of
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Yes. And let me tell you all, those red balls of bear, the salvavider, they say save your life. So I guess if you feel a little ache and you drink one of those, you'll recover again. Okay? Alright guys, listen up. We're going to do our last stop on the store. It's going to be where the Garifuna guys going to be doing the dance for you guys, okay? They're going to do 3 dances like I told you guys before. On the last dance, they're going to pick you guys up to dance, okay? It's not compelled something to do, but like I say, it's all about having fun. And you guys is having fun, okay? You guys are on vacation.
Right.
And when we get there, I'm going to count to 3 and we're going to greet them in their language, which is Bifi Ginafi.
Bifi Ginafi.
Yes.
That's easy.
Okay?
Bifi Ginafi.
Bifi Ginafi. That is greeting them in their language.
It means what?
Bifi Ginafi.
And what is it?
That is greeting them in their language. Good afternoon.
Bifi Ginafi.
Bifi Ginafi.
Bifi Ginafi.
Yeah. Bifi Ginafi. So I think right now they are busy. So whenever they finish with the group, excuse me, whenever they finish with the group that they are busy with right now, then we're going in, okay? 1, 2, 3. Let's welcome them with a hand clap, okay? All right, guys, how was the dance? Did you all enjoy the dance? Okay.